What do you get when you combine Extreme Road Trip 2 and Hill Climb Racing, two of the best iPhone races I've played in recent times, and slaughtering loads and loads of zombies? Well, you get Earn to Die, of course. Despite the odd title, Toffee Games and Not Doppler brings us a brilliant iOS port of this awesome Flash game. You're a zombie apocalypse survivor tasked with attempting to make your way to the west coast of the United States, from where survivors bunkered in an old military facility have sent a distress call.
Damn, they're everywhere.
Attention! Attention all survivors! Exodus military base speaking. Proceed to airfield B-13 for an emergency evacuation. Hurry! We'll hold back as long as we can.
This is my chance to escape. I need a car. Any car.
You'll need to make your way across the desert in any vehicle you can find. The only thing that stands in your way is the journey, crates, and a whole load of zombies. The controls are very tight. The angle of your car is controlled with the arrows on the left side of the screen, and accelerate and boost is taken care of on the right. While there's not as much emphasis placed on the subtle angling of your car whilst it's airborne as there is in Hill Climb Racing and Extreme Road Trip, there's certainly a lot more mayhem. Each attempt to complete a stage will add a day to the total time taken to complete your journey. Your goal for the story mode is to complete the journey in as little time as possible. As you progress, the layout of the stages becomes more and more difficult to traverse. The number of zombies increases, and the zombies gain abilities like being able to chase after you and latch onto your car to slow you down. As the levels get harder and longer, you'll definitely want to upgrade that sweet ride in order to complete your journey. Starting out with a busted Beetle, you'll eventually find yourself nestled in the confines of a Mustang, an armoured car, a school bus, a big rig, and more. Each of the progressive vehicle upgrades will make your traversal slightly easier. Engine upgrades grant the vehicle more power, an upgraded gearbox transfers more power to the wheels, and upgraded tyres transfer that power to the dusty roads ahead. Each car has an automated grinder device, like spinning blades and chomping claws that allow you to cut through zombies and crates like a hot knife through butter. There's a huge variety of guns to take them out from a distance, and a boost option that allows you to clear obstacles and hurtle through the air. Most of the upgrades add a visual flair to your vehicle, which make you look more badass as you burn your way through the desert. Don't forget the most important upgrade of all, that is of course gas. The more gas you have, the further you can travel, and when you run out, you gotta try again. In the story mode, the levels always seem to require the next vehicle type in order to pass successfully. I'm okay with this as it lends itself to a greater sense of accomplishment and progression. Some of the later story missions seem to drag on a little, but it didn't quite fall into the boring or grind-tastic arena. At the time of writing, there doesn't seem to be any evidence at all of in-app purchases being available. My hat is off to Toffee Games and Not Doppler for this approach, and for providing such a fully featured game at a low price. Pretty much my only gripe with this title is that you need to complete the story mode before being able to access the other two game modes. I managed to complete the story in 116 days, which took me approximately 3 hours. This could be heavily reduced if you're smart about the upgrades you choose and carefully finesse your way through each of the levels. You can compare scores via Game Center, although a select few people have skillfully managed to complete the story in 8 days. There's only 8 levels, so yeah. The other modes you unlock are the Championship, where you compete for the shortest time on individual tracks. The cars are set, but you can select which upgrades you'd like within limited budget. Fuel is unlimited for this mode, and you're ranked via online leaderboards courtesy of Game Center. Halloween mode, a newly added game for the completionists out there, tasks you with selecting any fully upgraded car on each level and attempt to smash all the carefully placed pumpkins contained in each. Easier said than done. It will require sharp reflexes and hitting the right jumps in order to smash those pumpkins. Fortunately, each time you replay a level, you don't have to collect all the pumpkins again, as it remembers which ones you've collected. This enables you to experiment with different cars and try different tactics in order to smash all the pumpkins. The graphics are nothing special, but it is fast and certainly looks sharp on the iPhone 5's Retina display. The mellow rock soundtrack can at times be quite repetitive, but the amount of zombie chewing mayhem going on in the background definitely drowns this out nicely. This is quickly becoming one of my favourite iOS games. I would love to see an endless mode similar to Hill Climb Racing, where collecting gas tanks will replenish your tank, but all in all, this title is immensely satisfying. Pick it up now from the App Store. I'll put the link in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me, folks. My name is Alex. This has been another episode of Let's Check Out Some iOS Games. I'll see you again next time.